One of the features I'm most excited about in Assassin's Creed Shadows is the home-based customization system. As you can see from this gameplay provided by JawRaptor, be sure to check out his channel. It's far more detailed than what we saw in Valhalla and any previous Homestead mechanics like AC3. It allows us to enter a Sims-like mode and place buildings, utilities and ornaments pretty much wherever we want. And as excited as I am for the feature itself, I also can't help wonder if it could potentially tie in with another system that might return post-launch, one that first debuted in Odyssey, the Story Creator Mode. In case you never got around to using it, Story Creator Mode allowed players to log into a website and design their own missions, which they could then share and could be played by others. You could use a massive library of existing characters, create your own dialogue choices and cutscenes, set your own objectives, and way more. I'll leave a link to the trailer in the description below so you can check it out for yourself and get a more complete idea of exactly how it worked. Now, even at this point, Ubisoft were no strangers to user-generated content, as many of the previous Far Cry games had map editors and mode creation tools. And I really love this kind of feature because it essentially allows for unlimited content and lets players get really creative with what they personally want to see in the game. Other examples from non-Ubisoft games are Sucker Punch's UGC feature in Infamous 2, which I really hope comes back in Ghosts of Yotei, and Techland releasing their own dev tools for everyone to use in Dying Light 1 and 2, which was really cool. Now this brings me back to Assassin's Creed Shadows, because if we had similar mission and story creation tools to what we had in Odyssey, combined with a map customization feature that uses the mechanics of the base building system, we could potentially have endless user-generated content. We could create stealth maps, parkour trials, combat challenges, and way more. Seems like a match made in heaven to me, especially if they combine the user-generated content with the co-op mode that is reportedly in development, and then we could play these community missions together with other players, making it truly limitless. The idea of user-created content really takes me back to Tenchu Birth of the Stealth Assassins all the way back on the PlayStation 1, which, incredibly for the time, allowed us to create our own stages with up to 20 enemies, and various objectives such as rescue the princess, assassinate a specific target, and go undetected and wipe out every enemy. It would really be a bit of a full circle moment to have what I consider in many ways the best spiritual successor to Tenchu that we're likely to get, to also have a similar feature all these years later. Now we know of course that we're getting the first DLC, Claws of Awaji, free with all pre-orders, which adds a new island to explore as well as a new weapon for Nawe, the bow staff, and it's likely that Shadows will receive at least a couple of years of support with new features and DLCs and cosmetics and more. Personally, I'm hoping we get even more new weapons, abilities and skills post-launch, just like we did for Valhalla. Some ideas I had for Nawe are Makabishi, small iron caltrops that you can scatter to slow down attackers or pursuers, the return of the blowgun to put enemies to sleep or make them fight each other, and the return of the disguise system that we last saw in Liberation, allowing Nawe to mimic social stealth in certain areas. For Yasuke, I'd love to see Nichi Ryu, the fighting style that dual wields a katana and a wakizashi together, which could be classed as a new weapon type, a close range matchlock pistol with a faster reload than his rifle and maybe have some kind of quick shot ability, and jujitsu takedowns, non-lethal attacks that are much quieter than his brutal assassinations, and because they don't kill the enemy, he doesn't consider it breaking his code of honor to unalive enemies face to face, giving him a stealth tool in a pinch. As always, I'm interested to know your thoughts in the comments below about what features you're excited for in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Don't forget to drop a like down below if you enjoyed the video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm really trying to build a community of gamers who love to speculate on things the way I do. You can find a link to my Discord down below as well. It'd be nice to see you there. Have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video.